Yo, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We're live, man. Thursday transfer talk. We're here with the brothers in the building. We've got man like Staffy here. What are you telling me, Staffy? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Alhamdulillah, all good. Hope you're doing well. Shells, nice to see you. Big up to the chat. Hope everyone's doing well. You know,
yeah,
almost football weekend again, so one more day to go.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Man like Shells in the building. What are you telling me, Shells?
Big up, man. Thanks for having me as foremost. You know what I'm saying? Always a pleasure to be on Saeed TV.
Come on.
It's good to see Staffy, man. Do you know what I mean? We didn't really get to speak a lot in regards to last time I was here. So, yeah, man, we're good.
Yeah, big up to you lot. Big up to you lot, man. Make sure you lot hit the like button. That's so key, man. You know what I mean? In the YouTube world, man, get these likes up, man. Build the algorithm. You know what I mean? YouTube is based on algorithm. The more likes, the more YouTube push out your content, man. So if everyone could do me a favor right now, that would be hit the like button. But big up to everyone locked in, man. Midfield, man. That's the key topic today, man. Midfield. You know them ones there. I actually didn't realize about this Stiller news, man, until probably about 10 minutes ago, man. So that's why, hence why the thumbnail ain't really changed. But Ben Jacobs has put in something today, or well, about half an hour ago-ish. He said that one of the midfielders Man United's list of options is Stuttgart's Angelo Stiller. No guaranteed anything develops or that any midfielder arrives, but internal discussion taking place over different targets. Stiller has come up in discussions, and Man United now decide whether to sign another midfielder before the window shuts. Angelo Stiller, Stuttgart, I think he's about 25, I believe, or 24. I've not watched a lot of him. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to claim here that I know a lot of this brother. I don't really watch Stuttgart. It was one of the teams that I didn't really get to see. But yeah, man, Angelo Stiller, man. Any of you man see him play? Any of you man know about him?
I'm not a Bundesliga hipster, I can't lie. I seen Joey in the chat. I know Joey watches a lot of football, so maybe he'll let us know.
Man. They got Joey.
Yeah, shout out Joey every time.
But, one thing I'll say about Stiller, he's not the profile of a Belabor. He's more of a controller type.
Yeah, they call him like Baby Cruz and stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah.
They're calling him like a Cruz kind of type, like controller, good on the ball. You know what I mean? Someone who likes to dictate and whatnot. The only problem is that what Man United need right now? A controller of someone in the two that has the ability to be not only box to box, but almost like, you know, an athlete? Do we need someone like a Stiller now, or would it be good to complement if we had Baleba? You feel me? Like, is it something that you could have alone with a Bruno, or is it something that, you know what I mean, you could just, you know what I mean, we need to go and get, like, that's my key question here, man. Like,
we need to speak about Agume more. That's the profile that I think the club really wants, and the club is going for. All these Whartons and all these players that can pass the ball. Yeah, sure, we're gonna get them eventually, but I don't think we're gonna get that now. Well, we can't even get Kobe Mano on the pitch, so there's actually no point of talking about it right now. So we do need a different profile, since Shell's just said it. He's not a Baleba. That is the profile that we're going for. I watch a lot of Agumi over the last couple of days, and just trying to see what type of player he is. And I feel like if we do get someone, it will probably be him. We're gonna rebuild that midfield eventually. So I think over the next two transfer windows, we're gonna be linked with a lot of midfielders. I don't think we'd go for a Stiller profile right now. I don't know much about him, so I don't want to speak about it. But I don't think we'd go for that type of profile, if it makes sense.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. The only problem is, like I said to you, United now, it's one of them where there's no movement for United among those watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it one of them just to kind of keep a little bit people happy? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, man, we've not been hearing any links. So is this just kind of a link here where, listen, big up to Sam. I know he's got a lot of things, you know what I mean, in the media world, right? But is this almost like a name that you just throw out there just to kind of, you know what I mean, like he's available, nobody's really talked about him? You know what I mean? I don't know if this is any credible links, man. You know what I'm saying, Charles? Like, I've not really heard about this brother, man, until now. Is it because, let's just link every midfielder under the sun to United, bro? Like, it's like the Santos thing, man. We were never getting Santos, man. So I don't know why Ben Jacobs like linked us with Santos, bro. We ain't getting him. Like, Chelsea not gonna sell him.
Nah, for real. I hear you say, because obviously if you go off the Baleba thing, when it said it was unlikely to begin with, do you know what I mean? That was the first news it came. We're in for him, but it's unlikely. It said the same thing about again, when I said earlier, just going on what Staffy said, I said if we're going for Baleba, our next profile has to be similar to what he brings. Do you know what I mean? So I don't understand how you go from Baleba to Stiller. Stiller is a great passer of the ball. He controls the game. He's not an athlete, but he's press resistant and he's got a shot in him and stuff. But I just think with what United need is a Baleba type, just because we get run through. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that could possibly still happen with Stiller if he comes into the club. One thing I will say is, though, will be definitely a better side in possession if that is the profile we are looking for in Stiller. Will be a more possession-based team opposed to what we've been seeing over the years with Man United. But saying that, we had 61% possession against flipping Arsenal. That surprised me like crazy. So yeah, it'll be interesting. But for me, I feel like just because of the Bruno thing again, I feel like we really need someone in there with legs, and Stiller doesn't have legs. He will offer you control in terms of possession, but I'm just worried about the other side of the game, innit?
That's the thing, though, man. This midfield is, bro, you need legs, man. And there's a reason why Kobe ain't playing, man, because the manager wants someone who's got legs in that midfield. But the problem is, though, you can have legs, but if you ain't got if you're not good on the ball, like Ugarte, man's got the legs, but he ain't good on the ball. You know what I mean? Like, Bruno's got the legs, but...
You know, Ugarte's dad blocked me on Twitter.
Who?
Same, bro. Same.
Ugarte's dad.
Ugarte?
Yeah, Ugarte's dad, yeah.
What's his art? What's his art?
I don't know Ugarte's at. His dad is Manuel Ugarte.
I'll get it because I tweeted on it.
Is he blocking people on that? Why did you cuss him out? Or did you cuss him out?
Bro, no, I didn't cuss him out, bro. I just feel like every time United play and I see your guy, it annoys me. So I say something about it.
Bro, I love all my tweets shows. All of my tweets. I was like, wait, did I actually say anything crazy? The worst tweet I had about Ugarte was saying Ugarte is fucking awful. That's it. That's it. I've never, you know how people like send abuse in DMs or they go under posts and abuse him or whatever?
That's him.
Yeah, Miguel, sorry, not Manuel.
Miguel Ugarte. Let me find out if I'm blocked. Miguel.
Bro, his dad is sensitive as fuck because I never sent abuse.
I'm not one to abuse players. How much of this said he's just trash or something like that? Like, Do you know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
he's
Like, I
here,
wouldn't say
man.
something that I wouldn't say in the
He
stadium,
ain't
you know?
blocked me. He ain't blocked me.
He ain't blocked you.
He's
He ain't blocked me, man.
He's a
You know what I'm
Saeed
saying?
TV fan.
Bro, listen. Bro, I've mentioned Ugarte a lot. I said it's not good enough, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's not good enough. Do you know
I saw
what I'm
the
saying?
video that
Like,
I dropped about his son a year ago. He said, "Nah, fuck that guy."
yeah, boy, it's crazy, man. Maybe because I was watching the Copa America, you know what I mean? And I vouched for him to come to the club. I did a bit of PR on that side, and then I realized, yo, I got that one wrong, guys. I got that one wrong.
There you
You know
go,
what I mean,
guys.
bro?
If we ever get any leaks from Saeed, just know he's
Yeah.
friends with Ugarte.
Yeah, just know.
Any leaked
I'm
lineups? No, Ugarte was messaging him.
Yeah. You know what it is with Ugarte, yeah? The reason why I haven't cussed him out is that I've gassed him up, and then I realized, shit, man, the Premier League ain't for him, man. You know what I'm saying to you? It's one of them where I've just I'm almost like disappointed, man, because what I saw versus what I get, like the reality versus what I thought it was in Copa America, is two different things, man. What I will say though, Richard Rios, though, you know what I mean? That one there, you know what I mean? No one can lie to me about
Yeah, but
that.
he's a good footballer. We knew that.
Footballer. But Ugarte was, that was a big L. And we messed up badly, but he's here, man. That's a body right there, man. You know what, man? I can't believe, yesterday was nasty, by the way. They're saying about the injuries and that to Havertz and that. They were saying, like, who could take one for the team and that so we could get a midfielder. It's that bad, man. Like, someone's got to get injured to go and buy a midfielder. Because right now, United aren't urgently looking for a midfielder, bro. They're not urgently. They're inquiring, but they're not urgent about it. You feel me? If they were urgent, we would have got Bellerbedum. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Brighton have outpriced him and that, and it is a mad one, but like, there's no urge to buy one. Whereas the striker was urge. Like, we need something to happen, man. Them. Like, I don't know whether we get beat by Fulham and then they go buy a midfielder. I don't want that. Like, let's be proactive, man, because we need one.
I think there is an urge side, but like, there's like 11. How many days? 10 days left.
No. There's more than that. There's about 13.
How? Isn't today the 21st?
Is
10
it?
more days.
11, sorry, 11. Sorry, 11.
Anyways, you know my point. We still haven't sold Garnacho, still haven't sold Sancho, still haven't sold Anthony, still haven't sold Malacia. I mean, there's an urge to do a lot of things. You know, I do think. I mean, the fact that we were linked with Agumi that just the day after, it shows you that we're actively looking at someone. Whether we get him in or not, I don't know. I mean, he's not priced at a bad price anyways. I think his release clause is 35 million pounds, and you're trying to get him for somewhere around 25. So, yeah, we can't sell the bomb squad, and that's the biggest issue. But I do think there's an urge, but it's just like, it doesn't look as desperate as like when we were trying to get Cunha and Buemo and Sesko. But like, for obvious reasons, like, I think, we want a midfielder, but bro, we knew we needed a whole new front line. We had no one. Rashford was leaving. Garnacho was leaving. Pulling his ass. Come on. We were always going to get him, man.
I hear it, though. I hear it. Like, I'm not mad, for you to prioritize something as long as you make sure you get it. It's like a shopping list. I've given you a shopping list. I've told you to buy everything. I haven't told you, you know what I mean? Like, bro, if it's not there, you go and buy something similar. You know what I mean, bro? Like, if it's not this, then you go and buy something similar to that. You feel me? It doesn't have to be necessarily the same brand. You could buy, a different sort of brand, but you're still getting the same product. You feel me? So United, I don't mind. I'm not mad for United prioritizing a striker over a midfielder. I just want to make sure that we don't leave empty-handed at midfield, bro. I think that role is so significant, man. That if we were to leave that and just not get anyone, bro, it's not good, man. Look at the midfield, man. Are you happy with that? Casemiro, Bruno, Ugarte, and Mainu. I can't even look at Mainu, man, because I don't think he's gonna play. So it's free. It's free of them, basically. You see what I'm gonna say, man? Like, I'm looking at three midfielders, and I'm like, yo, man, Bruno's got his weaknesses. Casemiro, brother, man, like, even though I defend him and I'm with you, and Staffy, remember, he used to say, yo, give it up. I hear you. But then I'm like, yo, man, look who we got left. And then Ugarte, the less said, the better, man. Like,
I mean, our midfield needs to give it up, bro. Our whole midfield needs to give it up.
Just give it up, man.
I thought, you know what, Saeed? I tweeted that Casemiro had an excellent game. And I think Knowledge tweeted me back and he was like, did you get hacked? I was like,
Who did tweet you?
knowledge. You know knowledge.
Oh, knowledge. Yeah, we got knowledge.
Shout out knowledge. And he was like, "Did you get hacked or is that you?" And I was like, "Bro, you just had a decent game. I actually didn't want him to get subbed off." I think the last game showed us a lot of what we already knew.
Yes.
Bruno, bro, listen, I know people are always going to look at his numbers. They're going to look at his stats. They're going to look at chances created. We just know it's not the job for him. That's not the position for him. Bro, even Griggs, bro. And you know how much Griggs likes to back Bruno. Griggs hype for real. But even Griggs, bro, like I was saying, he was like, he's actually looking at this team and he's like, Bruno's just there for the sake of just being there rather than him just being used to his best abilities. This is not his best abilities is not there. His best abilities, he plays in a 4-3-3, preferably as a 10. He's just there for the sake of it, bro. That goal that we conceded, the corner came off a stupid layoff that he made because he's not defensive minded, didn't think of clearing the ball. There was so many instances, bro, where he doesn't hold the line, he presses alone, and then he gets beat, and then I see players running at Casemiro alone, and that's exactly everything I expected. But then people say that I made a tweet as well. I don't know if you've seen it, and I was like, Cunha just showed me that now, like, we're ready to move on from Bruno. And people got so upset. Bro, I had people wishing death on me. It was insane, bro. And I'm like, all that because I'm telling you guys, I see our future number 10 secured. Now let's just add quality in the right positions. Because people are like, oh, but why are United fans allergic to having multiple players that are good in the same team? I'm like, I never said that. When I say we're ready to move on for Bruno, doesn't mean get rid of Bruno and don't replace him. Just get me similar quality in the right profile. What's the profile that we spoke about? We spoke about a Stiller type of profile. We spoke about a Baleba type of profile. That's what we need, bro. I don't want to go, and I don't know. I mean, I know your answer, but I don't know about you guys. I don't want to feel like I'm in another Pogba situation. Even Bruno himself, love him or hate him, at some point we also let him down. I don't want us to look at Cunha now and look at the signings that we just made and just do the same thing we did to these players. Because when we had Pogba, the best midfielder in the world, we give him McFred next to him. We give him a Wash Matic. We never really gave him the tools to succeed. I'm looking at us right now, and I'm like, we have a very good chance to succeed with some of the players that we have. Now we need to rebuild the midfield. This whole sentiment about Bruno and now being like, I'm tired of being gaslit about Bruno. I don't want to make this a Bruno stream because I'm not mad at Bruno right now. I'm just mad at people that don't see the idea that we need to build a midfield now around the players that we just acquired. We're consistently being gaslit. Bro, I'm not even joking with you, bro. I just bought this book over the weekend. It's called It's Not You, How to Deal with Narcissist People and How to Heal from Narcissist People. This is the damage that Bruno fans have done to me. I need to be healed because of the narcissism that I face. You put one tweet about Bruno's press, you're a Bruno hater. You say Bruno is in position to discipline, you're a Bruno hater. You say we need someone who can defend, you're a Bruno hater. It's like you can't talk about Bruno without being labeled a Bruno hater. I can't talk about football without people assuming that because I want a midfielder, it means I'm a Bruno hater. Maybe I'm not a Bruno hater. Maybe I just want the right players in this team. If Bruno's that we rotate, I don't really mind it. But Bruno's not going to be rotated. He's not going to be played in the 10. Literally, the manager came out yesterday and said, we're going to have Meno and Bruno share a position, and then you're going to have Ugarte and Casemiro share a position, which means the development of Bruno in this team is going to be halted because we're shoehorning a 10 in a deeper midfield role. Now, I do think that Meno still needs time to learn that role. He's still 21, and I don't think he's played in this setup before, so it's going to take time. But it's just the fact that I can't even develop one of our best academy players over the last few years because people are just so obsessed with Bruno. It's insane to me. And I'm going to leave it at this, bro, because I rambled on for too long. The obsession with Bruno comes from one thing. Everyone loves a story. Have you ever watched a movie where, like, you just want to see the guy at the end of the day, like at the end of the movie, you want to see that guy finally marry the love of his life or become whatever. The happy ending, right? That's what everyone wants with Bruno. Everyone wants to see that Bruno was here from rags to riches. But the reality is, you know what the reality is, Saeed? Half of these heroes in these movies don't even see the end of the movie. They get killed right before the movie ends. That's what happens, bro. They don't even see the happy ending. And that might be it. But people don't want to accept it. They would rather be upset. And by the way, same thing happened with Rashford. They want these certain players to be there when eventually we win the league again or whatever, and they don't care about what's right. And what's right for us right now is to rebuild this midfield. But the sentiment is just, it just has him on a chokehold. And that's why I call these guys narcissists.
But then I don't know if it's the correct saying is you live long enough to be a villain, innit? Like, you know what I mean? Like you become like the hero, but then you become the villain. And I don't say villain in terms of Bruno's a bad person, but in terms of the system we're trying to build right now, like, you know what I mean? Like he's holding us back. You know, because we've got to shoehorn him in.
Sorry to interrupt you, yeah. End of the day now, like it's this. I feel like this Bruno's conversation happens every single time on the stream, yeah.
Because it affects us.
It does. It does. But listen, end of the day, he's here now to the end of the year. Do you get it? He's gonna be here to the end of the year. So what Man United need to do is, yes, he's our captain, so he's gonna be in the team. We need to get a profile that fits with him. It's that simple. There's no point of us going about what stuff he said is bang on, innit? At the end of the day, Bruno's best position is a number 10. When I look at Cunha and Mbeumo as our 10 position, they're dynamic. Do you get what I'm saying? Bruno is not that player now in this system. It's just that simple. However, he's going to be shoehorned because he's a captain. He's going to play number 8. But now, how do we address that? How do we get the best out of Bruno? Because he's here for a year. So we're gonna be complaining every single day, every single stream for a year.
Should the team do that? Should the team do that though, Shells? Like, should we just kind of do that just because it's the fact we're shoehorning players? Like, is this the problem with our team for so many years? Is that we always want to shoehorn things? We always want to force an idea. How about, you know what, you stick to your team? This is why I rate the manager for taking out Rashford, you know, for taking out Garnacho. You know what I mean? Those things that you've got to do for you to have your team. And I feel like for me, you could have done one more, and that was to sell Bruno in the summer and then build your team. And then I think Man United would have been balanced enough to play this system and to play it too, because then United would have bought Baleba and they would have bought a midfielder. Then United then are free from any shackles. You feel me? They're free from any problems.
I don't disagree with you, bro. I don't disagree with you. What I do disagree with is the fact that we just have this conversation every single time because the brother's here.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
That's why. But he's here. He's here. So how do we fix that problem? How do we complement him? Regardless of Bruno here or not.
You can't fix it. You can't fix it.
Regardless of him being here or not, we still need to get a Baleba type profile anyway. So it's not like with Bruno, with us buying that profile is gonna change anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Bruno is gonna leave in a year's time. If he's still here in a year's time, I'm gonna be shouting the odds just because, like I said, it don't make sense now. Our squad is phasing him out. We just got 2 number 10s to play in that position, and Bruno has to drop one. That's not his best position. Unless it's a 4-3-3, it's a different story. But we don't play that. Do you get what I'm saying? Now it's like.
No, but the thing is, I don't think this is fair, man. No point stressing about it. Yeah, but then later on down the line, when we're doing shit and our midfield's the issue, then we're going to complain. It's better to be proactive now rather than later on down the line for it to become a problem. You feel me? Like, that's the problem. What I'm saying is that that's my point. I want Man United to not get to that situation of, why were we so bad this season? Our midfield let us down. And I'm not blaming it all on Bruno. What I'm doing is I think that midfield area is a problem. It is. It's like, it's not conducive to a 3-4-3. Had we played a 4-3-3, I don't even think I would be bothered about Bruno. I really wouldn't, because he's playing the 10 role. But because our midfield isn't the greatest, that's going to be where our problems are this year. It really will be, where our midfields get exposed and teams work out a plan against us where we see that midfield is becoming our big, big issue. It is. Like, it won't be anyone else. Man can come to Lenny Euro. They ain't doing shit to Lenny Euro. Delay, nothing. You feel me? Up front is calm, bro. But you see that, bro? Like, I don't want that midfield to be the reason why we lose games. I don't, because I'm actually excited about the team. Apart from that, like I'm looking forward to Cunha every week now, man. And then Boomo Ball and Sesko, you know what I mean? And Lenny Euro and them, man, Dogu, Ahmad. There's a lot to be excited about in this Man United team. Like, as much as we complain a lot, there is a lot to be excited about. But then for the excitement to kind of just feel like, oh man, bloody hell, man, that midfield, man. Oh man, that's just made me feel depressed now. You know what I'm saying? Because it is. And that's a reality. That's a reality, guys. Whether we like it or not.
But you know what, though, Saeed? Like I said, man, it's at the end of the day, I agree with everything you said, bro. I was here when we was getting offered 100 million. Do you get what I'm saying? I was saying take it and run and run. But it's not happening now. We have to do our best to what we have to complement him. or whoever it is. It doesn't matter. Do you get what I'm
Saeed,
saying?
I'm going to send you a tweet.
You need a midfielder regardless. Go on, Staffy.
No, I just dropped the tweet, Saeed. If you could just put it on the screen. Yeah.
You have to hide the because it's Sky Sports, isn't it?
I mean, you could just drag it. You don't have to play the whole thing, and I'll tell you where to drag it to.
Okay.
Because I just want people to see what we're talking about.
Yeah. This is it. You can't teach a young dog how to do new tricks. Expect Bruno to become a holding midfielder at this age is insanity. We need to replace his quality with the correct profile for that role.
So open the foot. You don't have to play it because I know of copyrights, but we can just drag it, and I'll show you where to go. So like, see, go forward side. So see here, they're gonna see how they're highlighting. That's Casemiro, by the way. That's being highlighted. Yeah. So by the center circle right there at a kickoff spot, that's Bruno. Now, if you drag it a little bit forward, see how the shape is fine. But just when you drag it forward, look where Bruno's going to go and look where Casemiro is going to go. So just go a little bit more forward until it moves. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. Right here. Now you're going to see, look at Bruno. Look where Bruno's going. Look the man behind him.
Yeah.
And then if you go up like a few seconds when the pass is being made, keep going. Look at the space he leaves behind him. Keep going. Look, he jumps in. The pass is made.
Passes
and now look at look where the ball is going. I think that's Odegaard that picks up the ball. Now you can leave it here. Leave it here. Now look where Bruno is. He's highlighted, all right? And Casemiro's right behind the referee.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about when I say he's not a natural midfielder. He's a 10. Remember when we used to always say he presses the back line alone, he presses beyond the striker? You can get away with that when you have two midfielders behind him. This guy now is in a much more disciplined role that needs more discipline. But look where he is right now. Casemiro now has the whole Red Sea for him to just cover alone. And now he's not able to do that, especially at that age. Even Baleba on his own wouldn't be able to do that. And that is the issue that I keep having. We're going to look at Casemiro. As someone who's labeled as a Casemiro hater, I can't even blame him as this. Because he's going to find himself in so many... Look how much he has to track back. Look at Casemiro, bro.
Doesn't make that good pass here. I'm telling you now, Odegaard he never made the right decisions. We could have been really, really in trouble, you know.
So that's an easy 1-0, right? I mean, it was 1-0. Sorry, it's an easy goal, is what I'm trying to say. Because look at our DM. Now he has to get dragged from all the way to the right. Look, Casemiro, look at his starting point when we played the video. He was all the way to the right. And now look where he is. He has to cover for his teammate. The point that I'm trying to make is that he's never going to be that guy. He has these tendencies where he's rash. He wants to press. He wants to, even if he's alone, he's going to step out of position. When you're a 10, you can get away with it, even though it still destroys your shape. Right now, he's in a much more disciplined role that demands more discipline, I should say, and he doesn't have that. And he's 30 years old, Saeed. He might have the passing ability. He might have the technical ability. I have never spoken about Bruno when it comes to technicality. I always know that technically he's very sound. No one could sit here and say he can't pass, can't shoot. We all know he can. It's just that the level of IQ that he has or the speed that he plays football. This is why players like Pirlo, as an example, when they got old, what did they do? They just put him in the first phase. They're like, you know what? This guy's a maestro. We're just gonna give him the ball, and he's gonna conduct the game. You can never put Bruno in that because Bruno doesn't play the ball, the game at the intelligence of a Pirlo would do. Even Scholes in his later years, what did he do? He started dropping deeper and deeper. He lost his legs, but then he started playing deeper in the pitch because he can control the rhythm of the game. Look where Casemiro is now.
Yeah,
look where he went from side.
Can you go back? Can you go back, guys? Can you go back? You see where Bruno starts the press. He shouldn't be pressing. It's the striker that should be closing that.
But that's my point.
But
you're not supposed to step out.
Guess what, Stuffy? One thing I'll say is, who is playing him there?
Yeah, I know.
Like the manager?
There you go. So it's like...
No. I agree with you. Shells, that's one thing. And people gave me a lot of... They were like, wait, are you hammering him out? Are you hammering him out? The day Bruno re-signed and it was told that the manager personally asked him to stay, I'm not going to lie, bro. I give a lot of excuses to Emery, probably more than anyone else. But when you commit to a rebuild, and then at the first hurdle, you're scared. And I also blame Ineos for that because they fucked up last season so bad that this manager gave up a lot of the things he believed in. and he was like, let me just keep the player that I know better than the unknown. And he was like, let me just keep Bruno instead. And he knows damn well, if you would have asked him a year ago, would you play a Bruno type of player in this role? He would have never said that. He plays athletes in that role and good like ball passes like Homeland and stuff like that. Bruno is neither one of them. He just went for him because he just wants to keep him in the team. And that's when, I'm not going to lie, like I didn't turn Emery out, but that's when I looked at him different. I was like, I'd rather you die on your sword doing the right thing than to just try to shoehorn a player. Because last year, let's just be honest, bro, when the chips were against him, what did he do? He just relied on Bruno, and Bruno bailed him out. And fair enough. I saw he looked at it and he was like, if I have another bad season, I need to have at least one player that I know can bail me out. And I think that's how he looked at Bruno. But I can't respect that. I'd rather him die on his sword and actually go get the right profile. But that's exactly what he's doing right now.
Do you know what? It's like, I agree with you. I think the club weighed up just because we finished 15th. I feel like the club felt like we couldn't afford to lose Bruno in terms of his influence in the dressing room. I think that was the main factor. I think if we would have won the Europa League, I think Bruno wouldn't have been here. I'd be so real. I just think because of the position we were in, I think it would be too much change. I think Ineos, not me personally, I think Ineos and Amarin thought it would be too much change to get rid of my man right now.
Yeah,
where we are. Everyone in the dressing room speaks highly of Bruno, whether we like it or not. He's a massive leader in there. So
he's a likable player. We know, they like him.
Exactly. And I would have took the 100 million, but I just think that's where we're at now with it. And
but even Casemiro though, Shells, man. Sorry to put you up on. I'm
bro.
even not comfortable with Casemiro starting this year. He should have been having a bit part role, man. Like, we're not even discussing that as well. Like, Casemiro really this year, I did not expect Casemiro to be starting week in, week out. Listen, a top professional, a top midfielder. Like, he's honestly leadership, brilliant, man. But for him to be starting, is he 34 now, Casemiro?
It's pretty old, yeah.
33, I think.
Is he 33 now, or is he 34?
30.
Yeah, 33 years old, man. Even for him to be starting, bro, in 2025, bro, that shouldn't really be happening, man. Like, real talk. But even though he did well in the game against Arsenal, like, I even still would have thought, yo, man, Casemiro in 2025, because it is still a ticking time bomb with Casemiro. Like, he's gonna have bad games, and you don't want to get to that situation. Right now, he's doing well. I think for me, he's always gonna show up, man. He's never gonna shy away. He's never not gonna be hiding on the ball. He's never gonna be, he's an ultimate professional. But even I'm like, whoa, man, he's still starting, like, it's a bit mad, you know what I mean, bro? And that's where it comes down to, Modric role, like,
I think you can get away with having Casemiro in this team more than Bruno, though.
Casemiro can never do what Modric does, but sorry.
No, he's a role as in, like, off the bench, not playing a lot of games. That's what I'm saying. I don't think on the pitch. Because Modric for, like, his last 2 years barely played, bro.
Yeah.
I think you get away with Casemiro being in this team a lot more than Bruno. I think what we need to do is we need to go sign a midfielder and have Bruno playing in one of the attacking roles. Yes, maybe fill in the midfield in certain games when you need someone, because he's not going anywhere, Saeed. Let's just be honest.
We just say an attacking role. So then where's Konya play then?
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think he should be playing every game. I don't think he should be playing for 90 minutes. If he's going to be here, we need to use him in his best positions, and his best positions are in the attacking ones. But equally, you need to go and strengthen the midfield. So if you go get a midfielder and you can rotate the attacking positions in the 10s and you have Bruno as an option, Bruno can slot in certain games when we need a goal and come in and play one of the deeper roles. But I don't think he should be your starter 90 minutes. It's gonna happen. I'm just saying it shouldn't happen, and he should be rotating him in the front, the front spot. If Mbeumo's having an off game, Bruno can play on that right. If Acuna is having an off game, Bruno can play down that left. I'd rather have him. You know what? He could actually start in some games where you can maybe have him, have Cunha, have Mbeumo. You can rotate. There's a lot of things you could do. I'd rather rotate him until he's gone next summer and spend that money on a proper profile for these positions than just insist for him for 90 minutes every game playing in a deeper role which is not his role. It's just not. But unfortunately, it will happen. I'm just saying I wouldn't, but it will happen.
Yeah. A couple of super chats have come in. Big up my guy Yusuf. He says, big up Saeed. Still confident we can get Baleba until he signs that new contract. Still believing. By the way, Brighton are nasty, man. Every tweet from them is about Baleba, bro. I swear down, bro. You might have to do hate watches on Brighton, bro. They're pissing me off, man. Like, yo.
Engagement farming side, who cares?
Yeah, no, they are engagement farming, but they're nasty, man. Because we're gonna go collect that brother, you know. And when that day happens, man, every United fan needs to be in their mentions, cussing them out.
I'm not too sure no more, Saeed. You know, I'm really not.
No,
He'll play for us one day, bro.
I thought we would get him this summer. Like I said, the competition next summer might be a myth. I don't know. It's not a guaranteed. So like,
I agree. I agree. I can't lie.
It's a guarantee this summer if we paid the money. But like for me again, the whole pulling out situation, bro. Like it don't make sense to me. You knew the evaluation of the player was 100+. So
yeah.
What was the shock? I don't understand the shock factor of they said we know 105 million or whatever it was. That we knew that was the price. I knew that was the price. Staffy knew that was the price. You know that was the price, but in your stone.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, it's not that Ineos didn't. Brendan just didn't want to sell.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
That's the problem.
It wasn't a price issue.
Yeah, but listen, I always say this. Everyone doesn't want to sell, but everyone has a price.
But they're not sure. They're not saying the price though. They're making sure they don't. And then United are saying, "Well, we're not going to just be here, just act like a, you know what I mean, like an idiot." You know what I'm saying? They're saying basically like they're not going to act like an idiot, which they haven't done. To be fair, this year the negotiation from United has been top notch. You know what I mean? Like, let's be honest. Let's give United a bit of credit here. This year they haven't been their pants haven't been pulled down. It was only really we played a bit more for Mbumo, 5 million, a bit more. But really and truly, we split that over how many payments? 4 payments. You get me? So this Baleba one, though, what they want like 80 million on top. They want a high fee up front. Man United are like, hold on a minute, we can give you a high fee, but we want to give you more up front. Same with Eze. Why do you think Arsenal got Eze? Like they got him because their kind of structure of their payments was a bit more better than Tottenham's. You feel me? So
because your guy found flipping Havertz, bro.
Yeah, Havertz. Well, yeah. Ogati just helping out other teams. I do feel like Amran bypasses the midfield. Said Rene. I agree, man. I don't listen. I just don't know if this manager's got a plan for the midfield, bro. What you know what I mean? Like he's got a plan. By the way, yeah, have you noticed? Yeah, our build up here. I don't know if you seen it today on Twitter, yeah, but the ball goes out to the midfielder, like Casemiro and Bruno. They play it into the centre back. Then Lenny Yoro drives with the ball, but then realizes, shit, who's the midfielder I'm passing to? Because there's no midfield there. It's kind of a weird one. Or he plays the ball into Cunha and then Bumo, and their touch has to be good so they can move away.
We always play a long ball and then they take a touch and turn. We always do that.
We're playing long ball FC, man.
You know what it is, though, Sai? I feel like one thing I'll give credit for, I thought our build-up was way better.
No, it was. It still wasn't enough. Like, it still wasn't. There was not enough conviction. There was a lot of individual brilliance from Mbumo. Remember Mbumo, though? He was peeling off Calafiori hella times, you know, and he was isolated.
I don't think that's individual brilliance side. I think that's the position the managers told him to take up. He saw that Calafiori is a liability defensively, and he's kind of told Mbumo.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if Mbumo doesn't provide that skill, and I get it, this is football, you still have to make sure. But I think there's a lot of like things that the players are preempted and they're doing themselves rather than coaching. You know what I mean? Like, I believe in that point there, when Lenny Yoro's got in the ball, he's almost hesitating. What do I do? Do I go long? Do I go short? Luckily, Bayende was good last game because Bayende was getting the ball to the feet of Mbumo and Cunha. So we did that well.
Yeah.
His distribution was good. Yeah. But it feels like United get the ball, and it's a disaster waiting to happen, you know. If United are going to do that all the time where Casemiro gets the ball, lays it off, that's going to be a problem there because it's going to be, you're playing it into midfielders that aren't great at receiving the ball on the half turn. Bruno and Casemiro are not great at receiving the ball on the half turn. They can't do it. Why do you think Bruno couldn't? You know, when he played the ball into Yoro here, he should have turned the other way and then just, you know, because top midfielders would have done that. Oh, see you later. Play that on the side, or at least clearing that side. They're not good back to goal. Bruno and Casemiro, they're not good back to goal. No, neither is Ogati. You know, they're not. That's not their game, bro. You know, you can't teach old dog new tricks. How Staffy said. So I feel like that's so important for United to find a way of building out from the back a little bit more smoother. It's still a bit, you know what I'm saying? Once we get in the final third, we look dangerous because Ahmad and Dog go up. You know what I mean? Them man are doing their thing, but when that little bit there was still a bit of confusion as to what to really do. Like, how do we really build out? You see what I'm trying to say?
I definitely hear that.
Jason Hanna says this is more of an Amrin problem than a Bruno problem because Amrin is the one playing him there. I think that's where you Shells there. Jason Hanna says, I knew Casemiro would play more often than what people thought because I don't think Amrin rates Ugarte highly as people think. He dropped him for our biggest game of the season against Tottenham. Jimmy says, Staffy, you are the first one to explain why we kept him.
About Bruno. I'm generally convinced he only kept him because of that. We got battered so much, the guy lost confidence, and he said, if I get battered again next season, I need someone that I could trust, and it was Bruno. So he said, fuck whatever plan I had, at least I could keep this guy.
Yeah. Just Waffle said, the problem feels our squad quality isn't good enough for top 4 level. We need to sign more so that Bruno doesn't even have to be on the pitch. Look at Church City with Cherky, Foden, etc. on the bench. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Like when you actually deep it, bro, like the quality gap is still not there. It doesn't transpire onto the bench as well. Don't get me wrong, it's still good the bench, but it's still not there. You feel me? Like I just want to play a midfielder, man, them like a Michael Carrick, bro. Quarterback, get the ball on the half turn. Boom.
Quarterback. Look at this Yank language. Did you say quarterback?
No, you know what I mean. I'm trying to get you, man.
American Saeed. Okay.
Oh, listen, man. But it's true, though, man.
Don't let Bruno Lee listen to this.
Man. Yeah, we need someone to just get the ball and start moving mad. Like don't get me wrong, Zubimendi tried to do that by United, to be fair. We pressed him with Junior. He couldn't do it. Yeah, he got eaten alive, but even Rice got eaten alive, but they're gonna do that soon enough. You feel me? They're gonna do that soon enough, man. You know what I mean? Read this quote. What's this quote, by the way? Ruben Amorim. Yeah, this is it. A lot of people found this comment very, 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 very interesting, right? So big up Real Zlatan. Everyone hit the like button, by the way, man. The likes are very, very low right now, people. Very, very low. If you lot haven't hit the like button, then do so right now. Ruben Amorim asks why his central centre-back sometimes moves into midfield during the build-up. It is especially when the ball is with the goalkeeper to try and clean the centre space for the goalkeeper to play. Nowadays, if you see who the guy that touched the ball more, it's a centre-back. So the centre-back, as one more midfielder, is the guy that organizes the game. So they need to improve, and we need to try to do different things to play better. So the thing is, like this one is a bit concerning because it's like, who's the central centre-back then? Because De Ligt really and truly isn't going to give you that, man. He isn't. And that's why, do you see what I was saying? The Lenny Euro's trying to build up, but then he can't do it because he runs into a space and then you don't know how to pass to. Do you get it? Like, our central centre-back has to be then someone who's very good on the ball, but then he can't really get into the midfield because there's nothing going on there, bro.
That's why that's one of the things that I keep talking about De Ligt side, and people think, oh, I hate him. I'm like, I don't hate him. I think defensively he's very sound. I think he absolutely bullied, by the way, Jokers's game. He destroyed him.
Yeah.
But on the ball, as you said, he's not really comfortable. He's a very old school defender. I think I said it last week on the show side, remember? I said he's an old school defender. Defends his box well. He actually reads the game very well. He's not shy to get into duels. He's one of those players. He's a warrior on the pitch. But then the minute you start asking him to progress the ball, he's not really comfortable. However, though, I will say one thing. I was really impressed with him last game. In one instance, he linked the play down the right, and then he made a run behind the defender. Yeah. Ahmed laid him off the ball, and he squared the ball from the byline. I was like, I've never seen De Ligt do that before, which has been one of my criticisms to him. But I saw him doing that. Like, this guy, anytime he moves off the pitch, he gets a nosebleed. He needs to go back because he's too far up. But like when I saw him do that, I was like, wait, like I'm actually impressed. I've never seen him do that. And I think it's one of his best games. Yeah. But you're absolutely spot on. Your central center back needs to be someone very, very more comfortable on the ball, which is why that's eventually when with our better side, we're kind of going to struggle with De Ligt when it comes to that, which is why I think you said it on one of the shows, and I absolutely agree with you. I've been saying this. Lenny Euro is our future central center back. He's now on the right, but give him a couple more years, he'll be the central center back.
I agree. But the fact that goalkeeper, though, has a lot on the touch of the ball, that's for me as well concerning because, let's be honest, man, even though Bayende had a good game, that was one game, he's still a bit nervous at the back. And Onana, bro, the less said, the better about that brother, man. He ain't good at distributing.
Do you know what's crazy, though? Sorry, Sad, before you go into Onana, you know De Ligt, when he was at Ajax, do you know what he was known for?
What?
Passing and ball carrying out of the back. I don't know where it's gone. I really don't know where it's gone because that was his bread and butter with Frankie de Jong at Ajax. So I don't understand it. When you was younger, the potential was there. That's what you was known for. Now all of a sudden he's only 25. Do you know what I mean? He's only 25 or 26 or something like that. And why has that gone out your game? So I agree. I do want to see a bit more from him in terms of his progression because I think defensively he's solid. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think for me, again, listen, I don't know whether this is another explanation of this hoofball because it looks like to me it's going to be designed now to do that. Listen, you're going to have better players that are going to receive the ball, don't get me wrong, because Cunha and Mbeumo are better at receiving the ball, but at the same time, it's still not designed and it's still going and it was skating around the subject of midfield again. It's almost like he's just giving the midfielder like a pass as to why we're not building through the midfield. You feel me? And that's my...
You can get away with it, Saeed, but you can get away with your midfield not being really involved in the build-up if they at least offer you legs and P&P. And I'll give you an example. Klopp, in his first few seasons under Liverpool, the midfield wasn't really the nicest. Like when you look at some of the best Liverpool teams, they had who? They had Fabinho. Well, let's be honest, he was good on the ball, but like even before he came in, they had Henderson, Wijnaldum. They were more known for like winning the ball, winning duels, running up and down. They were an engine, but then all the ball playing came from their fullbacks and it came from their wingers. And when you really think of it, like that's why Trent and what's his name? Robertson used to have 15 plus assists every season. They relied on them so much with the ball carrying. The midfield was just there to be the engine. You can get away with it. I feel like, I'll tell you this, Mbeumo is a perfect target, man. I feel people don't talk about it because he's short and he's a winger. But honestly, bro, the guy's actually, the ball sticks to him. I keep talking about him as a target, man. It's kind of being like undermined. When you look at him, bro, you just throw the ball to him. He's going to stick. The ball's going to stick to him and he can build up from there. So I don't mind this going long ball.
Safi, sorry?
Mbeumo.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Mbeumo's all the play is amazing. Cunha, same thing. I feel like Cunha has a very good first touch. But Mbeumo mainly, you can get away with it if your center backs can pass, but your midfield has to be ready to run. And I think that's the issue that we have. Like, I don't mind our midfield being bypassed at times, but if I'm not going to use them in ball playing, at least you have to have, like, position-wise, you have to be there. If a ball receives the ball, he has to flick it off or pass it back to his right center mid, aka in this example, Bruno. He needs to be there, and he needs to be able to play the ball off him and then make runs for him, stuff like that. As I was saying, there's ways to get away with it, but we don't even have the midfield for that.
Yeah,
people saying Fabrizio tweet.
What's he said about midfielder? Please say about midfielder. Is it about midfielder, guys?
I don't know.
I think it's Højlund news, Saeed.
Højlund, man. Bro, give it up, man. I thought it was about midfield, man. Man United informed Napoli that they're open to both loan with option or obligation to buy for Rasmus Højlund. Preference for obligation for up to Napoli, while Rasmus insists on obligation as he wants to feel full confidence for long-term future in his future club. I rate that from
What's
Højlund.
This guy making demands, by the way?
I can't lie. He's recycled that though. He's recycled that. I saw that basically.
Yeah, I saw that tweet before. I can't lie to you. Nothing new, man. You know what I mean? But what I do think though, fair play to Rasmus for saying that he'd rather have the obligation. You get me? Rather than option to buy, bro, because that means then he's thinking about his future, man, rather than coming back to Man United and he's still not wanted. You feel me? So I rate Rasmus for saying, I want to leave because certain man are doing loans, FC and that. You feel me? Like, that man are not moving around. See Sancho and them, man, and flipping, what's his name? Anthony, them, man, they're looking to do loans and that, bro, just to protect their own interests, bro. So fair play to him, man. But yeah, like I said, it's still recycled news, man. This guy's just doing a madness, man. But I think for me, I just kind of accepted that we're not going to get the money from him this summer. It's going to be a loan, and we're going to get the money next year, wherever it is. And it's not going to be what we think it is as well. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it is what it is, man. But, listen, I think for me, listen, I was excited by Fulham game. Man United Arsenal game. I was, but we've still got to lock back in and be like, yo, this is it now, man. We need to focus on the Fulham game, because Fulham game, they'll bring their own pressures, man. They got Sander Berge. They've got other players that they've got now as well. Like, so they're going to have their own way of playing, innit? You know what I mean? So how can this manager counteract that? Can we go from playing against Arsenal to now playing a different game? Because we need to adapt, man. You know what I mean? Arsenal game was Arsenal game, man. You know what I mean? This Fulham game is a whole different type of game. It's a whole different type of game, you know, guys. So we've got to kind of adapt and see what we do. We also have to play a bit more open as well, man. We can't be playing like a deep block and sitting back against Fulham. We've got to go and take the game to them. So that means there might be a little bit spaces left, but you've got to take that risk as well. That element of risk I can allow against a Fulham. So that if you do leave space in behind, that means we were going for the win. You feel me? You were going for the win. You were going to, approach the game in a positive.
Wait, are you worried we're not going to beat Fulham?
No, I'm not worried. No. Okay. No. I think I don't think
we lost at Craven Cottage since 2009, Saeed.
Nah, that's crazy. Swear down.
Yeah, since 2009.
Wow, that's mad, man.
That's our second home, fam.
Hey?
That's second home right there. Craven Cottage is second home.
Crazy, That's actually a crazy record, Let me just double check that. Let me see if that's actually true.
Even going back to Fergie, man, I remember we used to pump them. It was light work from going to Fulham, going to
yeah. I'm just looking at the record now here. Look, but what I will say though, it has been like by one goal here and there, like you know what I mean.
You see the 3 points thing. You see what Arsenal fans were saying. I don't care how we get it. Just run me the 3 points.
Yeah. So obviously 1-0, 2-1, 1-0 Bruno, 2-1. 2-1. The last time we thumped them was in 2019, 3-0. And obviously 3-1. And then, but we are, like I said to you, our record here is brilliant. That last win was 3-0. And you know that game here, guess who was in that team? Guess who was in our back line?
What year?
2009. Guess who
2009? Who was in our team?
I said Richie Delat, Thomas Kuchel.
Bro, we had Carrick, and Fletcher played the centre backs, bro.
You remember when they had that centre back crisis? Because I swear we went and played what's the German team with the green logo? Wolfsburg.
Yeah,
and remember we played I think Fletcher in centre back as well, him and Carrick. I remember it was around the time.
Remember Owen scored a hat trick?
Yeah, Owen, he chipped the goalkeeper. I remember that.
Bro, Richard did.
Look, because Owen started here. Actually, what date? What date was this game?
What date? It was on, look here, 19th of December, 2009. They used to have a good team back in the day, man. Like these.
He said, what day? I want to see what day. When was it when we beat Wolfsburg? He said, what day?
Hey, this today will be
December 19th, 2009.
Yeah, it probably was around
right now when the Wolfsburg game was. The Wolfsburg was 8th of December, so it was 11 days before it.
11 days, man. I'm telling you, man.
See, we remember exactly, bro. We had the centre back crisis.
I swear down, back then, it didn't matter what lineup we play. I just thought
we just knew we were going to win, bro.
It's mad. It's mad how
bro, look, this is the lineup we played against Wolfsburg 10 days before. We had Everett in left back. Carrick and Fletcher were center backs. And guess who was right back? Oh, my God. Bro, it was Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung played right back for us that day.
Back, man. Trust me.
Yeah. And we played Gibson and Scholes in the midfield and Anderson.
Yeah,
that
man.
Insane, bro.
100%, bro. So it is what
Imagine
it is.
if we had YouTube at that time, bro. We'd be making so many excuses. Oh, how do you expect Fergie to win? Oh, his center backs are out. Bro, we'd be making hell of excuses, bro. We'd be making hell of excuses.
Yeah, 100%. Big up Jason says thoughts on German league TV rights going to the overlap, and that's football. I think it's where football is going now, man. I think they're starting to realize the importance of social media influencers and content creators, man. That they don't really have necessarily the numbers, man. It's the actual YouTubers and content creators, like, you know what I mean? So I think they're realizing. I think La Liga have already done it as well. They've given certain rights. So I realized they've realized where the numbers are and who's pushing out certain things, and then they're working with them. So end of the day, it just shows you the influence of content creators now, man. You have to work alongside them. I don't think the Premier League will ever do that because I feel like they're self-sufficient. I don't think they need us in a sense, but Definitely Bundesliga, man. I'm not gonna lie, that's the least league we watch. Hence why we don't really know much about Stiller. You know what I mean? I've not watched really of him. You know what I mean? So it's one of them, man. It's gonna happen more and more often now, man. I'm telling you now. What about Casado, man? Casado, you man definitely have watched Casado, man. He's available, but again, is he someone a little bit again where more of a controller, and we can't really sign him, and it wouldn't really suit us? Because what if we don't get a Gume? What if we don't get him? You know what I mean? Like, we've got to still look at these players here. You know what I mean?
Do you know what? Do you know what is with the midfield links here? I'm just not sure. Do you know what I mean? I don't know who we go from in terms of after going off Belabor. But one thing I will say is I'm not gonna panic. I'm really not.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait till the window closes and then see where we go from there. Then I'm gonna have my judgment. It's far too much this summer. I've always been quick to jump. Next thing I know, next day there's a midfield link. Same way was Manifest and Believer. Next day it was closed off. Whoever it is, like I said, just whoever it is, Manchester United need to make sure that it's a profile that's gonna help us basically and address the issues that we're going through currently. If it's not that, I don't want to see it. But until then, I can't give you a name. I can't give you who. But Ineos are not stupid. Amrin has said we need a midfielder. Everyone in the world knows we need a midfielder. Do you know what I'm saying? So there is going to be someone. I'm just not sure who it is.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I'm with you, man. Like, for me, it's one of them. Like Lucien Agume, you know, these are the type of ones, man. Like, but then also, I'm like, it's still a bit underwhelming from Beleba, man. Like, a lot of these names are still underwhelming, man. But it's a fine line between getting players in and, for example, the players that we have, man. We got 4 midfielders, yo. That means someone's gonna leave then, surely, because you can't then have 1 midfielder plus 4 others. Could you do that, guys? Would that be possible to have midfielder and then still have Ogati, Casemiro, Bruno, and Kobe Mainu with 5 midfielders with a 2-man midfield? I know it's a long season, but it's still 1 game a week. You know what I mean? Look at it's already there. They've got a week off, man. I mean, would that be a bit too much? I mean, for United?
I think
you
maybe
know?
if you sign a midfielder, one might feel he's surplus to requirements and then have to make a move. Do you know what I'm saying?
Would that be Kobe Mainu?
Nah, man. I don't see it. I just don't see it. There's no way United can sell Kobe Mainu in this window, let alone. We need to let him land. Like you said, he's meant to be the successor for Bruno, so just keep it to that plan. If that's the plan and the direction United are going, and Kobe Mainu's on board with that, then
what would you do? What would you do though if you were Kobe Mainu right now? If you were Kobe Mainu,
I would sit tight. I'd ask for reassurances. 100%. Yeah. I need to know that I'm next up in it, because at the end of the day, like you said, Bruno at the moment he doesn't come off. If that's my only position I'm getting to fight for, where do I get some minutes? So I'm just gonna ask for reassurance. If I don't get that, then I'll be looking elsewhere. But I just don't think United. This is our most talented midfielder we've had since Pogba, bro, in midfield. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, I feel like United owe us at least to try it out. I don't understand. Amrin's come in now, and it's all of a sudden he can't play as a number 6 or number 8, but he broke into the team doing that. So it don't make sense to me. I saw him play in the Euros for England as the deepest midfielder, but he can't play for Man United as the deepest midfielder. It don't make sense to me.
I remember.
So I need to figure. He needs to figure that out. I'd ask for reassurance and go from there. But Man United would be stupid to sell Mainu at this point of his career. It's absolutely stupid.
Yeah, they'll be mad, bro. I just think for me, it's one of them where, for me, it's one of them. Like I think the Arsenal game would have been one where, you know what, poof. If he doesn't get any minutes for the next 2-3 games, he might then say to himself, "Boy." It just depends on what sort of role he has. The problem with him here is like, he's must got to be a starter, guys. Can you really bring on a Mainu to close a game off? I don't think United really want to do that because they believe they want energy in midfield, innit? This is what Man United are looking at, you know, in their aspect, yeah. Like, what? Like, problem is, yeah, the mindset of the manager has to be clear. Like, what does he want? What's he looking for? You feel me? Like, what? Because at the end of the day, yeah, that game against Arsenal, it was ready for a Mainu to come on and start doing what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it was.
Bro, when we needed a goal and I saw him bring on Ogati, bro, I was like, come on, man, have some balls.
Give it up, man. Yeah, Mo. That's mad, you know, when you deep it.
I can't lie. That sub, when that sub came on, I knew he wasn't scoring. Not even to be on a negative thing. Like, I just knew he wasn't scoring. Mainu has shown, yeah, in big moments, in late moments as well that he can put the ball in the net. I don't understand the like for like when you're losing a game. Do you get it? I understand if we're trying to close the game or the game's we're at a tie, cool. You're chasing the game, you're 1-0 down against Arsenal, the first game of the season against Old Trafford. I don't see how you don't bring Kobe on before Ugarte. What's the worst that can happen?
This guy's an idealist, bro. That's one thing that pisses me off about this manager. He's an idealist. Ideally for him, Ugarte and Casemiro are the replacements to each other. So one out, one in. And I don't like that, bro. I used to see Fergie take off a center back and put on a striker because we needed a goal. It's not that ideal substitution. No one wants to see that. But when you need a goal, you do it. You need a goal, and you're still going back to your notes. What does my notes say? Oh, Casemiro, Ugarte, same position. All right, time to bring on the other guy. No, bro. You're down 1-0. There's 20 minutes left. Bring on Menu, bro. If you lose 2-0, you lose 2-0. I'd rather lose 2-0 trying to draw than to lose 1-0 and not trying. What the fuck are we doing? A loss is a loss.
Loss is a loss. Yeah. It's spot on. Loss is a loss. You know what I mean? I don't know what we're doing here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is, the mindset, bro. I just think from the off, we've got to have that mindset of, yo. And listen, if we're winning here, I don't think you change something in it. Like, I'm not bothered if we're winning. If we're winning and we're not playing, and Menu's not playing, brother, listen, it is what it is, man. No one can complain. But it's when we're losing and then we're not playing well as well. That's what happens. You start to look at certain things and be like, yo, why is this not happening? Why is that not happening? You get me?
Do you know what's crazy, though? Going back to what Staffy said, yeah, about the like for like thing, bro, you're so right. Because this started in the Europa League. We needed a goal in the Europa League. And everything was like for like. Yeah. Bro, I was in Marbella losing my fucking head. The fact that nothing changed. You played with a free at centre back still when we're in a European final losing. Sub a centre back off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I agree.
Would he ever do that? Would he ever do that though? Would he ever sub a centre back off and then just go for it and play a 4? Would that disrupt the rhythm of his team though? Would they know what to do?
I'm talking about last 10 minutes of the game. I'm not saying like abandon your principles, bro.
And also this as well, man. Nuruddin's going mad at this year, but I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Them. What do you do though? Like, it's one of them, like, United can't really, we're not known for scoring goals. He's done this because he's doing a Fellaini. You see how, what's his name? Van Gaal had a gimmick of Fellaini, throw him up front, and then he score a goal, bro. He's done this. He's seen Fellaini scored a few goals, and now he's doing the same thing with Maguire, saying, yo, Maguire's a striker. Let's just go all at sea. But, bro, it don't look pretty, man. I hear what Nuruddin and them man are saying, yeah. Bringing on Maguire, it ain't looking pretty. But at the same time, it's like Maguire has scored some crucial goals for Man United. He has. Whether we like it or not, the FA Cup game, there's games where the man, he got saved. The Europa League, he's like, yo, let's just go at it. You feel me?
So you're fully believing the Maguirinho shouts. Is that what you're saying?
Bro, listen, I'm not saying do it, but at the same time, we're a team that doesn't score many goals. We're a team that don't do, like, we don't already have a plan B. This is Amrin's plan B. I'm just letting you know what he's doing. I don't say I agree with it. I don't agree with it. I'd rather play football the right way. You know what I mean? Like, we've got a son playing football the Busby way. Like, you know what I mean? And we've got a way we're built on a style. You feel me? Like, we're built on it. So at the same time,
I think we'll see less of it though, Saeed, now, innit? Because obviously,
I think so. I think so as well. You should do.
I'm banking on Sesko starting on the weekend. I feel like we missed the focal point. No one was
Sesko.
In the second half, we crossed the ball a lot more, and I know it wasn't pretty at times, but at least we had someone to play off. That's what I'm looking forward to. And then obviously now Xerxes back on the bench, so we don't have to bring a Maguire on. I think Xerxes can just happily go in there instead.
Yeah.
So hopefully we see less of this gimmick in it. I think we've been desperate at times, but I don't think we're no longer desperate in those areas.
Yeah, I agree. All right, big up Kelly, man. Just a bomber super chat in the building, man. Shout out to Kelly James, yo. Right, that's a madness. Big up Kelly James, man. Dobby's in the chat for Kelly James, man. That's a real one right there, bro. I appreciate your generous donation. Yeah, man. Real talk, man. Large up Kelly James, man. You know them ones. He says here, I think Stiller would have worked. Very true, very composed on the ball. Good passing. Obviously, doesn't have the same carrying ability as Baleba, but we might not need that this season. Been seeing Ahmad Dogu carrying the ball through the middle. Plus, Stiller would be a youthful Casemiro. You know what I would say? Like our fullbacks.
Gumi is a youthful Casemiro.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched him?
I think Agume
a
reminds me of number 5 from Arsenal. I can't lie. Agume.
Yeah.
Agume?
I know. Yeah.
Trying to think about it. You know why I said Casemiro is because he's a good defender. All his numbers in defending are in the upper percentiles, and then 2 things he's advanced on: his long range passing, which is basically what a lot of people love Casemiro for, and Bruno, to be fair. So if he comes in, he continues what those 2 doing. But he also has a very good take-on ratio. I mean, his take-on numbers are very good. For a DM to be able to take on players, you don't really see that a lot. I looked at him. His numbers are good, bro. I can't lie. And I watched some of his footage. It's not bad at all. He's a youthful Casemiro. Casemiro is much better in the final third, though, which is why I always used to say, just stop using Casemiro in that lone DM role. He's not a build-up. Just put him up there. That's what Real Madrid used to do with him. Casemiro, let's be honest. He could put a good cross in the box, and he's always on the end of a header, bro. He's always on the end of a header.
But and also I think Kelly's cooking with the whole idea of like this season our ball carriers need to be pushing up the pitch. Like we might just need a little bit of control. But the problem is though, with Bruno, he's still going to have gaps in midfield, and that's where the issue is. But I do believe though, maybe having a controller and then hold on to the ball with that player, and then having the fullbacks carry the ball up the pitch. Because I think Dorgu, I'm telling you now, this is a season of Dorgu. Dorgu's going to have one of them seasons where I really believe, like, I was speaking to his coach the other day, man. He said, yo, man, this season Dorgu going to be cooking, man. You know what I mean? Like,
see how he just casually said I was speaking to his coach. Who does this guy think he is now?
I was
speaking to his coach.
He DM coached me, and he said, yo, how did you think he played against Arsenal? And I said he was unbelievable. Like, he nearly scored a goal.
He was good, man.
You know what I mean? And he was just asking me a few questions, innit? And I was like, yo, he said, nah, this is a big season for him, man. Like, he's gonna do very, very well. So, and I believe that. I really think his game will improve, man. Defensively, he's getting better, but not also that offensively, he's getting up the pitch as well. He's causing problems. He's one of our outlets now, man, on that left-hand side. When, you know what I mean? If him and Cunha can work together, I think we got something good on that side, man. Obviously, Crossing still needs to work a little bit, but I think he'll get there. But, you know, like, it's coming along nicely, man. I'm excited about Dorgu, man. The 24 million we bought him for, good investment, man. Very, very good investment. You know what I mean? And, you know, he's looking like he's gaining the confidence. I don't know what you think, Charles, and stuff.
No,
like, you know.
I agree. He was our best player and probably in pre-season, innit? And he showed that against Arsenal as well. He was competing. He played really well. I felt Man United switched the ball a lot to him. Like, we were switching the ball a lot quicker, and he was our main outlet. But he's definitely going to have a big season. He's huge to what United bring. He just provides a huge balance on that left-hand side. And again, Cunha is a much more willing passer than Garnacho is. He had a great relationship with Aït-Nouri at Wolves. And I believe he can develop, if we get half of that production that they got over there at Wolves, do you know what I'm saying? So if they can develop some sort of relationship, that'll be amazing. One thing I also want to say as well, because I didn't get to touch on the game, don't you agree, yeah? Last season, all 38 games, we couldn't match teams physically. One thing I'll say, United, yeah, oh my days. The one thing they shocked me about, we matched Arsenal.
Bro.
Arsenal physically, like we look fast, we look sharp, we look fit. And I'm hoping now, because we've only got one game a week, that's the standard that we're going to be now for the next 37 games, should I say, because we actually matched Arsenal physically. We didn't look like we was getting overrun. Do you know what I mean? We looked up for it.
We didn't get bullied, bro. Yeah, I agree with you. The midfield didn't get overran. We didn't get bullied. We didn't get outdueled. I hear you.
Last season, so I'm hoping we can build on that. Do you get what I mean?
No, 100%. I agree with you. 100%.
Yeah, 100%, man. And he carries on here, the plus Casemiro in a sense of, in a case of switching the balls on both flanks. Yeah, I think Casemiro can do that. I can't lie to you, man. He really can do that, man. What's this one here? Dr. Head of Participant to join Man United to see Dario Driscoll, who remains in a position to show a smooth transition. Yeah, big up to my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Imtiaz Ahmed, man. You know, I'm one of the Akis and that. You know what I mean? Come, man. Come through, man. People are saying LB got cooked and that on Twitter. Is that true, guys? Let me just read this, man. Let me read this. So what's going on with LB? He said, Akanji, nah, funny, man. guy, man. Man cooked Fabrizio. And then he said here, and then it was true. I said exactly the City agreed 15 million with Galatasaray, and they were going to send him a proposal 24 hours. Exactly what happened. Tell Vian and send us the amount. I know you're on the phone to him on a daily. Nah, that's crazy, man. Yo, man, like Fabrizio, man, he's rattled, man. Like, what? I don't know why you responded to people, man. It's crazy. Man, searched his name, you know. That's mad. You get me? Now? You're a busy guy, man. You don't need to be responding.
No. The Fabrizio dunking on him, that's crazy, bro.
That's crazy, man. Yo, LB, man, where's your response?
You know what? You can't spell LB without an L, bro. That's what Fabrizio said. He said, "Hold that L, brother. Hold that L."
Yeah, man. You get me? It wasn't even that bad, to be fair, but yeah, I suppose, man. Let's go and put our team for Fulham. Let me just put the team up here. Are we gonna go? Do you reckon Bayanda's gonna start, man? Them, or do you reckon we should go?
The same Onana will.
I don't think he will. You know, Onana. You know, I think Bayanda will start again.
Doesn't really matter, honestly.
I don't care who it is. They're both robbed, man.
We know it's Bayender because Onana's injured, and if Onana's not injured, then it's him. Honestly, bro, there's no tactical decision there.
Bro, I feel I'm good at corners, man. Are they known for being good at corners?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. If we concede another set piece, bro. If we go down 1-0 to a set piece, I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. I swear down.
Are they known for corners though, guys, man? Let me know in the chat. Are they known for corners? Let me know because boy, it ain't easy. They're all right in corners, yeah. I don't know Anderson and them, man. Moniz, we gotta be careful, man. Right, let's go and put this shitty formation again, man. I swear down, man. I'm tired of this, man. I swear. No, bro.
Hey, you gotta let it go, my guy. You gotta let it go.
Nah, I'm just tired of putting 3 defenders and that, and then 2 in the middle, and I mean, bro, give me my 4-3-3 back, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Them like, yo, are you not tired, man? Are you not tired of this shit formation, man? But anyway, Lenny Euro, I'm guessing, is gonna be on here. I think it might be the same back 3, you know. I don't want to be against it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Neither. They look solid. I don't see why you change it, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know, Staffy, are you changing it?
No. I'm putting the same center backs, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they did anything wrong, to be honest with you. Let's put Dogu on that side. Do you think Obrigado's going to come back, man? Because he started last game.
No, Obrigado hype, bro. I'll tell you what.
Obrigado. Why not, man?
Tell you what.
Obrigado, man.
I'm tired of the Obrigado brothers. And you know what? I'm counting Casemiro as them because they're all Portuguese-speaking players. Ahmad is going to start. I watched a little bit of the Fulham game that they played. Their front line doesn't really worry me, bro. I'll be honest. And I don't mean that in a way, because if they score against us now, people are going to be like, oh, remember Staffy said this? Bro, they have Raul Jimenez, they have Harry Wilson, and they have, what's his name? The brother that played for Arsenal. Iwobi.
Yeah.
I like Iwobi more in the midfield than on the wing. On the wing, bro, I'm not going to lie, bro. It's just So if he doesn't trust Lenny Euro on Iwobi and he needs to give him Dallo, then I don't know what to say. But I think it needs to be Ahmad. I think Ahmad starts on the right.
Yeah. Okay. Say no more.
Their midfield, though, I respect their midfield. Have you watched that Joshua King kid?
Yeah, is he good, by the way? Is he good?
Yeah,
Saeed, the guy, he got feet, bro.
He got feet, and he played in the 10 in it as well.
Bro, 18-year-old starting in the 10. Premier League, I think first ever Premier League start for him. You know, they put him on a 4-year contract.
Like, is he like part of the family? You know what I mean? Like, is he part of the family or what? Like,
now, you know what, man? Shout out Kelly James, man. Shout out Kelly James.
Yeah, shout out to Kelly James, man. Yo, Kelly James on a mad one today, man. Yo, where do you get that, man? You need to send me that, bro, you know? Send me that sound, man. Don't gatekeep it, man.
I got a gatekeeper.
Nah, man, don't be gatekeeping, man. Man took you around in New York City, man. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, this guy, you know. Kelly Bomber, yo. Shout out to Kelly, says, I've noticed a slight bit of balance with Bruno because regardless of Bruno's shortcomings, Cunha drops deeper, allowing him to occupy the space Bruno leaves. Plus, Euro and Shaw both seem to occupy left DM and right DM position while Delit stays back. Yeah, I agree. I think Delit's now become like, I think, you know, like, remember, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think Delit is deceptively quick, you know. I don't think he's slow, man. You know,
he is.
Hey,
He's not
He's
Maguire.
not quick and he's not slow. Like he's not Maguire slow, but he's also not quick.
He's not Maguire slow, man. A lot of people think De Ligt's slow, man. Them, you know, De Ligt's not slow, guys, man. Like genuinely, man. I know he got bodied by Gyökeres and that, but Gyökeres is meant to be quick, you know.
Bro, he got bodied by Gyökeres when he was going for a slide tackle. People were making too much out of it. Push anyone who's trying to go for a slide tackle from the back, of course he's gonna fall. In the minute of the game, bro, he bodied him. He dropped him on the floor. What are we doing here?
I know, but that man told me De Ligt was slow on that, man.
No, that's a myth. When De Ligt gets into full speed, he can move. He can move. It might take a while to get there, but I've seen him. Yeah. I've seen him. I think it was a clip against Arsenal last season where he was tracking back from a corner, and he blew bare man that were running back. So he's not slow, bro. He's not slow.
He's not slow, man. Yeah, man. And he carry on saying it doesn't seem to work because Class can't do it for 45 minutes straight, regardless of his qualities. He's still up there in age. That's why I still think the Stiller might work. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Bring me Stiller or no mid, like, rather than no midfield. You get me? Like, man need to see at least some sort of solution, bro. Like, I'd rather see Stiller come in than no midfielder at all. You know what I'm saying? To like, I'll be real with you guys, man. And then we can see some sort of like midfield, you know what I mean? Like different dimension to our midfield, bro. So I'd rather have a midfielder than have no midfielder. You get me? Like, I'll be real with you, man. Them. Obviously, not a shit one, but Stiller is meant to be the next big thing. Linked with Real Madrid. They were talking about maybe him being, like personally big taking over from Toni Kroos. So if that's a good kind of almost like, comparison, you know what I mean? We're gonna wait and see. People are saying Aston Villa, bomber. Aston Villa pushing for Nico Jackson. Unai Emery, top target. Emery was Jackson's coach at Villarreal and relationship is excellent with talks ongoing for formula structured deal. Aston Villa also aware of competition with several clubs keen. Jeez, man like Jackson, I wonder how much they get for him, I wonder how much they get for him. That's a mad one still. Midfield, there's no point even mentioning it. We're just going to go with the same midfield, aren't we, man? There's no point even discussing it, man. You know what I mean? It's going to be this midfield. It is what it is. And then after that, it's self-explanatory, man. This what makes me smile, guys, man. Look at the way I'm going to put these guys in here, man. This front three
Anthony,
man. What is that, man?
Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Oh, it's there, isn't it, man? I don't know why it's there,
bro.
man.
We were on his neck right away. Like, get that shit out of here.
I don't want to see Anthony. I don't
care.
Look
at this, man. Like, this front three is ridiculous, man. Let's be honest, man. Them like this is a serious front three. I'm excited, man.
I mean, I still want to see Sesko, bro, but I'm excited. Yeah, I agree with you. Cunha's shown enough, and Bumo. Really upset me last game when he shoot that. What, bro? I felt like he could have scored when he cooked Calafiori. Upset me that one, but I was like, you know what, bro? Maybe the nerves are still there. It's Old Trafford debut. He saw Saeed in the stands. He's like, yo, allow me. I got you guys in the next game, but yeah, I'm excited for that front three.
Yeah, bro.
Come on, Staffy though. I feel like 3, 4, 5 games into the season, his sharpness is different. So when he's striking the ball, there's no more tiredness. Because I saw it with Cunha. Do you know what I'm saying? These men are incredible ball strikers. Just at the times where they just got tired. I feel like 4, 5, 6 games in, where the match fitness is there. Do you know what I'm saying? There's continuity around the goal. You're going to see more bags in. And then hopefully it starts on against Fulham, man, because I'm not on this 007 thing. You get me? I'm not on it.
No. It won't be no 7 thing. But yeah, I hear what you mean, man. Like I said, bro, we're struggling for goals, man. We need Cunha to score and Boomer, one of these guys up front to score, man. Like, we need to start scoring some goals, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man. We need goals, man. We need goals, man. Hopefully, this is a kickstart our goals tally. You know what I mean, for the season, because I don't know what they got last year, but Cunha, this is the ground, by the way, that Cunha scored 2 goals last season. Did you man watch the game last year against Fulham?
I don't remember.
You don't remember the goals?
I saw the highlights today on my TL side. I think that's what you're referring to.
Yeah, bro. The second goal was marvelous, bro. This is the time when he was carrying Wolves, He was carrying Wolves on his back, bro. You get me? But how do you think Sesko adapts? Like, did you see any good qualities from him in the game on against Arsenal? Like, it was a bit difficult, man. You're playing against one of the best defenses in the league, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Anderson and Bassi, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, man. They're 2 good defenders, They ain't no mums,
bro. I swear to God, I think Bassi played left back last game.
Yeah, he did.
Did
He
he?
did, Stuffy. He did. He did.
Yeah,
He
bro.
played up
The
against
shots kept
Minte.
dropping, bro.
Brian versus thingy, Fulham.
He played up against Minte. You're right, Safi. He played left back.
Yeah, he
Did
played
he?
on the left, and they played
Well,
Anderson.
you know,
I don't know
remember that
who number
game
15 is. Jorge. How do you say his name? Conchilla? I don't know who this guy is. Never seen him.
Oh, Cuenca.
Cuenca? Who's this guy? I've never seen him before.
Yeah,
Spanish?
Spanish player. Yeah, he's Cuenca. Former
Oh, he played for
Barcelona.
Barcelona. Okay.
25 million, 25
Probably
euros.
probably a ball playing centre back if he come from
Yeah,
Barcelona.
man. See, the thing is, I don't look at that team and I'm scared, man. They're like, yeah, cool.
Their midfield is good. Sanderberg was carrying the ball well. That's my only worry. And King, I can't lie.
Muniz will come off the bench, I'm guessing. He was meant to move.
You know what it is, Saeed? Brighton gave these guys a possession-based game. I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to give them a high-press, high-intense game.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to beat them comfortably, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. New season, new me. I think we win this game a little bit comfortably. I'm going to watch out to Sanderberg, but I think if we press him the way we press, what's his name? Zubamendi?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't think we'll struggle. Because you know what it is, bro? These guys are pass at the back merchants, but you got Leno in goal. Like, no disrespect, Leno ain't that guy. You know, that was the reason why Arteta got rid of him.
Food, man.
And he just goes long every time.
Leno's a good shot stopper, but he's horrible in the ball. He's horrible.
Yeah, but they pass him the ball a lot. I think he's going to get pressed a lot. Sanderberg, they rely on him. If we cut out Sanderberg and we allow them to just go long, that's easy money every time. Just collect the ball long, and there you go. I think, bro. I'm gonna be honest. If it's physical against physical and press versus press, I kind of rate the team that we have right now. I think we'll win this game comfortably.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. We get an early goal. I think we got this easy, man. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be an easy game, but if we score first, I think we can play some good football.
I shouldn't say easy. Sorry, I meant to say comfortable. Like comfortable and easy are two different things. I just think we have too much. I think we have too much for them.
But this is the game, though. I don't want to be hearing, no, we played well and we didn't get the win. So
I think we win. I'd rather debate who's going to break the 007 first. Because we have 3 players right now that are on 007. Well, now they're 001.
Bro, ban this 00s, man. Brother, man. Like, yo, man. Like, allow this, man.
I think Mbumo gets a goal first. That's my bet.
Listen, let them all get a goal, man. I think Cunha will get the goals, man. Like I said, man. And Mbumo's there, don't get me wrong, but Boomer's got to get some assists, man. You know what I'm saying? And then provide Sesko, and then boom, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, when they all get a goal each, that's it, man. We just have to just wait and see, man. For us, it's just about winning the game, man. Then I'll be real with you. I'm all about points now, man. I'm not really focused on goals and who's getting the goals. Get me the wins, man. I'll be real with you.
Are you worried about Ahmad and Mbumo relationship, by the way?
No. Yeah, everyone's talking about that, man. But
it's off. Let's be honest.
It is off, but I think it's just about understanding and what to do, and you know what I mean. Like it's just something that they'll have to develop, man. They've only had 3 games ish together. Like they haven't had.
Yeah, not even complete games. Yeah.
Do you get me?
You know what Stuffy is always like. At the same time, you got to both understand that they're both left-footed and they're playing on the right, so naturally they want to come inside and take a shot. I think
bro.
In the Arsenal game where Mbumo had it or Ahmad had it, and then they got in each other's way. I'm just going to be hopeful in the sense that I saw enough in preseason to suggest that it can work. Also, I think I was watching your show straight with Minna and that.
Yeah, big up.
Angelo was going on the overlap, and Ahmad was kept inverting. So they just got this is something that they got developed. I feel like intelligent players under coaching and under playing with each other for a long time, you're gonna get Mbomo coming inside and Ahmad overlapping and vice versa. I think it's just something we need to let land. Do you know what I mean? There's 2 quality players there.
I agree.
With high IQ, high technical ability. I don't see why it can't work. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. That's why for me, I'm kind of chilled about it. Obviously, it's one of them where this again where we've got to work manager wise, etc. Like find a balance, see what go on, see what we could do. I mean, when we do that, then I think we should be all good. But really and truly, man, these are the sort of problems you want to have, man. You know what I mean? You want to have these problems, man. Imagine I've got Cunha and Mbumo. And Mbumo and Ahmad running at me, man. That can't flop, man. Are you mad?
Can I ask you a question, though? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think on Saturday there's any
Sunday.
Anyway, Sunday, sorry. Mount starts. Because obviously...
Oh, they don't want to hear it, but he might start again.
No,
They don't want to hear it. He shouldn't, but they don't want to hear it, though. The chat don't want to hear it, but the manager...
He's starting, bro. He's starting Sesko. He's not benching him 2 games in a row. He's not.
We'll see. We'll see, man. I'm just letting you know that don't trust this manager, man. You get me? The manager will find out press conference tomorrow what he says and da-da-da. But he likes Mason Mount, man. For the shape, for what they're doing, for the press and that. He believes in Mason Mount for now. But if you're being serious, you don't play Mason Mount. You don't. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying to you is don't be disappointed if you see Mason Mount in the team. You know what I mean?
I see him coming on in the second half. I just don't see him starting.
Yeah. It's a good bench, though, man. Like I said, bro, I'm not going to lie to you, man. Them, like, the bench ain't that bad now, man. Look. I'll show you the team right now, yeah, that we played against Arsenal, right? And, bro, our bench had... Hey?
Sorry, it's just, you know what I dislike, though? You know the 1 game a week thing, yeah? When you get a bad result, it's dark, fam.
Oh, it's dark, man.
Bro,
it's dark.
You know what I mean? So it's going to go in our favor, obviously, because we're going to have less games. Our players should be fit. We should have less games.
Man.
But when you lose a game, bro, that's 7 days is a long time, dog.
That's why we can't beat. We have to beat Fulham, man. That week is going to feel like hell, man. But look at it. Look at that. Maguire, Diallo, Garte. Okay, no, everyone's cup of tea. Sheshko, Xerxes, Heat in Heaven, Frederiksen, Kobe Mainu. If you add Lisandro in there as well, you know what I mean? And, you know, and then Mount drops back to the bench because you put Sesko in there. It adds up a little bit, man. If you buy a Stiller, you know what I mean? You got Stiller on the bench as well. So, you know what I mean? Look at their bench as well now. Ethan Waneri, Trossard, Mosquera, Skelly, Havertz, Marino, Madueke, Timber. And then if you add Thingy as well, Eze, like everyone's getting strong benches, man. You know what I mean? Everyone's got strong benches.
You know who my shout might be, Saeed, actually. I would say don't be surprised if Maguire starts.
Yeah, Maz. Yeah.
No, Mazoe. I'd say don't be surprised if Maguire starts.
No,
because I'll tell you what, because what's that?
Maguire instead of who?
Instead of De Ligt, and I'll tell you why.
That's crazy.
No. I'm not saying I would do that. I'm saying don't be surprised if that happens.
Oh, okay.
I think he's gonna rely on us to have the ball so much. And I know he loves to play Maguire when he knows we're going to control the ball. He trusts De Ligt more when he knows he has to defend. But in games where he knows we're going to have a lot of the ball, I wouldn't be surprised if he puts Maguire because Maguire is a better passer than De Ligt. Yeah. I'm not saying I'll do it. I don't really mind change. I'd keep the back 3. I'm just saying don't be surprised if that happens.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like it's one of them, man. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. We just got to manifest it, man. And you know what I mean? Let's see if we can do something. Saeed, I think dropping Mount, he was good against Arsenal, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying. It will be harsh. Yeah. I'm not, listen, for me, I think he played well. People don't want me to overgas it.
It's not harsh, bro. It's about matchups. I'm sorry. Shout out to the Jason. Shout out to the super chat. It's about matchups. You don't match up against. Everyone made an excuse for Arsenal playing bad and winning because I said, oh, that's how we play against the top 6. We won't play the same against Leeds. Now I have to go with the same lineup that I put against Arsenal, the one that I put against Fulham. Come on, man. That's not what it is. It's about matchups. I don't need to have all these midfielders against Fulham. I need an attacker.
Yeah.
If we had an attacker in the first half, we probably beat Arsenal. So no, I'm not making that same mistake again.
But what I will say though is that this comment here is true. We've got to win games, man. This manager can't afford,
I agree.
To be having 1 game a week and not winning games, man.
I'm ready to apply pressure, Saeed. I'm ready. This is the game. This is the game where I'm different now. Because I said first year is whatever.
Yeah. If we win 6 out of 9 and we go to the Man City game and Chelsea game, we can look forward to them games. We can say, you know what, bring City on, bring Chelsea on. We don't really get beat by Chelsea. I don't think they've beaten us at home since. I can't remember last time they beat us at home. When's the last time we beat us at home, man? Can anyone give me a date? Maybe 2009 or something. No, 2013. Juan Mata. Yeah, man. 2013. Juan Mata, when they scored to reach top 4. Was it 12 then? Yeah, 12 then. You know what I mean? So, end of the day, like, I'm confident against Chelsea because they always bottle it at our ground. Man City away will be one of them where it's a bit of a, it's a bit of a tight one in a sense. You know what I mean? I shout out to Kevin. Yo, this brother's moving mad today, bro, man. I'm telling you, man, all this, I would have saved the budget, man, on the midfielder, you know. I might have to just, Kelly, man, you might have to just, you know what I mean, sort us out with a budget for this midfielder, man. He says, Stilla and Diego Costa swap deal with Onana plus cash. Porto would definitely take Onana, and I'm calm for the season. Would damn not to get a goalkeeper this season because a lot of teams will be in the market for one next season. Inter, Bayern, Real Madrid, etc.
Doesn't Stilla play for Stuttgart?
Yeah, Stuttgart.
Oh,
yeah.
he means swap. Okay, good. Because I was like, wait, how can you swap two players if they don't play on the same team?
Yeah. But what I will say, that is, I'm willing to wait one more season for a goalkeeper because I think the market is a bit rubbish right now. I'm willing to wait around to see if there's a new upcoming goalkeeper or someone who has another season.
Isn't that Le Mans?
Yeah, Le Mans. Yeah, let's let Le Mans do one more year and then we get him next summer. You get me? Like, what I want to do as well, yeah, I want to make sure that these guys, man, I think Onana's good, yeah, then, you know what I mean? Like, bro, but then again, I'm not here to be wrong, innit, man? I just want to be proven right, you feel me? But I don't know, man. I think for me, we could get away with the midfielder if we go and get in get away with the goalkeeper if we get a midfielder in. I believe, anyway. But let's see. Let's see, man. Well, listen, people, we're going to wrap it up here, man. That was a very, very good show, man. I mean, shout out to everybody who's contributed. Shout out to Kelly, who's been on a mad one. Jason, you know, just waffling. You lot in the chat, you know what I mean? I don't know what likes we're on right now, but please do hit the like button, man. It helps the channel massively. We're on 470. Can we get to 500 people by the end of the show, man? You know what I'm saying, man? Please hit the like button, man. Staffy, what you got coming up, man? You got anything you want to plug?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to upload a preview for the Fulham game. I was gonna do it today, but then I just got a little bit occupied. So I still have time to do it. It's only 3 p.m. where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I'm live at 7 my time, which is midnight UK time. American Waffle. We run it every Thursday now as well. So Monday, Thursday. Kelly James, listen, bro. I want to see you there because if you want to spend your money on something, trust me. Trust me, that's the show for you. If you've never watched American Waffle before, you'll understand. And I'm seeing you spending in dollars, so you'll understand why. But
yeah,
tune into my channel, 7 p.m. Eastern time. That's US time, and that's midnight UK time. Big up, obviously, Saeed. Big up, Shells, and big up to the chat, man.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up to my guy Shells as well, man. Love for coming on as always, man.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure, man. Do you know what I mean? I love talking football. Do you know what I'm saying? It's good to see Staffy. And subscribe to Match Day shows, man. I've got a match preview coming tomorrow for the Fulham game. And also, I kick ball myself. So you're going to see some IRL content. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see my boy. You're going to see me shutting it down. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Subscribe to my thing.
Yeah, man. Big up to everyone locked in, man. And we're going to send the early redirect to Staffy TV. So later on, you lot know to be there. Midnight, you get me? UK time. And yeah,
I need
man.
everyone to go there. Turn on the notification bell so you can come back at midnight time because we are going to cook the living hell out of Jacob. Spurs fan. He is, bro. You remember the UFC over the weekend? What's his name that got bullied? Bro, we're about to bully him the same way, bro. I'm going to see you guys then. What happened to Saeed?
I don't know what happened to Saeed. But
he's about to wrap up the stream. Where'd he go?
Smash them like. Smash them like.
Yeah, smash a like, people. Smash a like. Subscribe to the channel. And FPL stream will be tomorrow with Troops. So when we have the show with Troops, I'll just make sure the FPL is on the end of that video. So it's on a Friday, innit? So you might know FPL after with the show with Troops. So make sure you tune in for that one. But lots of people, head over to Staffy TV. I'll see you lot there. Peace.